Hi, welcome to Gary's Hobby Studio. And this video, sorry it's taken so long, guys. Believe me, I've just got a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on. We had to take care of a group that we ran locally where we live because we're just got too many irons in the fire and everything, and we needed to start backing off, both me and my wife. So, but with that out of the way, this video you're gonna go over me installing the new storage unit to replace the one. And let's go ahead and get that started, and then I will talk to you once that's done. All right. So, as you can see, we have a piece missing here. And that's because this one, for some reason, don't know why, two drives disappeared and both the VDEVs went offline for whatever reason, have no idea why. So, I needed to order a new one anyways. That Norco case is such a piece of shit, it's not even funny. I highly recommend you avoid them to no end. I'm sure somebody might in the comments say, "Hey, guess what? I have them and they're fine." Okay, if it works for you, that's fine. I've had two of them, and for the longest time they did work, and now all of a sudden they're just like, "Okay, screw you, don't care." And trying to get in touch with Norco on things, I go to their website. It's like I'm getting a virus, which I don't know why. And I've tried emailing them prior to that happening, and they don't even return my emails. So basically, I'm replacing it with the Super Micro version, the 36 bay. I've got 24 drives filled up in this one. I still got 12 drives in the back that could be filled. This one's going to be the same way. 24 are going to be filled, 12 in the back are not going to be filled. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I think all in all, with tax on this, I think it was like around $700 because it's $588 on eBay, plus the shipping, plus the tax for your state, unless you're lucky and you don't have to pay it. Unfortunately, Pennsylvania, we get screwed on everything now. Okay. Ugh. God, I hate these boxes. And here it is right here. It has two 10-core processors. They're E5 2670 V2, 2.5 gigahertz, 256 gigs of RAM, an LSI controller that's in IT mode. And not only that, but it also has a extender so that I only need one of those ports that only controls 4 drives to control all 36 drives, which is totally awesome. And I think there's a way to change it because I was looking at the manual. And I'll be perfectly honest with you, I really didn't want to. I don't. I want to investigate things before I start changing things around, and God only knows what the hell I do to it. Creep. hard to get a hold of these rails the way they have them packaged. But these are the nicer rails that you can get with this for, and like I said, for it's $588 and some change, so almost $600. But you figure this thing weighs like 90 pounds and all that stuff. And I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, it's not a bad little setup. If you're like me and you have a gigantic server rack here, this kind of stuff's a lot better than having a bunch of. I mean, if you're wanting to do it small, get the biggest floor case that you can. And yeah, my case over here, I think this thing can hold 4 internal drives plus the 2 3.5s. I'll do a video on it later. All right. Oh, all right. I'll let you guys know now. Getting too old for this shit. All right. Here's one of the drive sleds from the back. I have to change this soon. At least the ones on the front, anyways. It's got two 10G ports. Oh, this sucks. I thought these were platinums. I'm gonna have to check the ad. Fuck. Because I want to say that one has platinums. We'll find out. They're either platinum or titanium. Yeah, these are titanium. And I'm going to use this video so I can get a part number because I'm going to have to order 2 of these. And I'm going to have to contact them after I check the ad. All right, there we go. All beeping and noise is done. Yeah, that sucks. I probably misread the ad, more than likely, on eBay. But like I said, I'll look for that later. Always try to get either platinum or titanium. Reason being is because it's going to be more power efficient. It's going to put more power into the system than burn it up through heat, which is what you want, because I guarantee these Intel Xeon processors are probably not the most efficient ones, especially how old they are. And they're going to waste a ton of power in heat. You could look up those models on the Intel Arc and it'll tell you how much heat these things are. I want to say they're like 140 or more watts. Exactly how much, I have no idea. All right. Back. This is your right side. We want the left side first. Yep. Well, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. I got tired of busting my knuckles, so I bought this from Rack Solutions. Best 25 bucks or whatever it runs now I ever spent. All right. As you can see, the rails are in. The only problem is I can't get this one. I'm sure there's a trick to it. Sadly, I do not have the foggiest idea. There we go. Figured it out. A little switch in the back on the rail. I always say a good technician of any kind should always carry at least one screwdriver in their pocket. I've been a technician for many different things for many years. And believe me, having one in your hand definitely helps. I want to say some of these pieces got bent a little bit in shipping or maybe handling before it even shipped. Just going to pry them up just a bit. Don't want to pry them up too much, but enough to where, because basically, and I don't pull this back so you can see it, all you have to do with this side piece is press it down, push it forward like that. They all click in, and that's it. And that's what it was. Probably some of these ones back here were down too low, so the edge of the tab was hitting the edge of the hole, so it would go under to lock it in place. I don't know. I don't think they gave me any screws. To be honest with you, I don't think they're needed. Um, but gonna do the other side. Now, this side went in real easy. Okay. So that's that. The only other thing I want to do is go through that box and make sure I didn't get any screws, cables. I don't think I did. I don't think it came with any. Just my opinion. So, let's get this flipped over. Here comes the fun part. This is what happens to you when you're in your 50s. All right. Fucking Christ, did I mess this up? Yeah, I did. Son of a bitch. God. Ugh. Hopefully I got this right this time. And as you can see, the box is already crushing from the weight of this, and it doesn't even have drives or anything in it. It's just got hardware. All right. There we go. Okay. The fuck are you hitting now? One good firm push. That's did it. Yeah, taking it off. Doesn't serve any purpose. Put my own label on it. Okay. And as you can see, these drive trays stand out because they have blue buttons instead of the beige or maroon or whatever color these ones are. So we can definitely see which is which. All right. So I'm going to pause this right at the moment. I will probably edit out a lot of the dead stuff instead of speeding everything through. I'll stop when I'm talking on a lot of this stuff. But I still have to transfer the drives over from the old sleds to these. I'm going to cut this shit off. And I'll even give you guys a tour inside of it. All right. So as you can see, this is the inside of the old one. Here is the two boot drives. They're two Kingston. I think they're 512 gig or something like that. They're not, or 100, maybe even 120 gig. So I still have to transfer them into there. I put in all the drives from here into here. And those are the inserts there. And then those are the old sleds right there for the old one. All the rest of the hardware is good, except for, like I said, I doubt if I'm going to keep any of those because there's no point in keeping those. Same thing with that. So all that crap is going to get loaded up into this thing and head out to my trash when trash night goes. The fans I may keep. I may be able to use them in something else. Not sure what. If not, I'll end up tossing them out. Okay, so this is the continuation of putting this together. I was a dumbass and I shoved it in there. So basically, and I probably ordered this from a different one, so that's probably why it's different. So anyways, so nice thing about this one is it came with the metal plate to attach this. This one here, I had to use the metal plate from the old Norco case that I had originally when I replaced it. But luckily, this one came with the proper one. As you can see, I mounted the two drives that boot from the old one. There's all of their connections. The two SATA cables there. The Molex connectors right there, which are going to plug into there. So basically, and one other thing I want to point out, because like I said, I don't know if I bought it from the same place. I have a feeling I did, but I can't swear to that. If you notice, sorry, for some reason I hit a button or the stupid thing decided to turn off. But as I was saying, piece of shit. If you're trying to take the network cable out of here and you feel like there's an electrical shock, pull it out, undo these two, clean the um, heatsink compound off of them, put new on, and then screw them back down. And you need to reseat the processor. So you would clean it off, pull them out of their thing after you take these off, and then put everything back together. And that'll take care of it. I had that issue with that one there. And the person that the seller that I bought it from said to do that. And it took care of it because I had some weird network issues. So this is all going to be tied in together at some point. Okay, and you can see how everything was so much fun doing it. Uh, again, sorry I've been kind of spaced out a little bit and everything. Uh, like I said, a lot of personal stuff going on, but now that we have that out of the way, I'm going to be working a little more on trying to get a lot of things done. I mean, as you can see, I've got a mess down here to take care of and everything. And I'm also going to show you, I'm kind of changing some parts around in the YouTube storage server because I do want to get that up and running. I can use the current drives that I have in there. The only problem is I'll explain it in that video. But hey, if you like everything that you saw, please like, subscribe, uh, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to help support the channel in any way, there will be links to my subscribe star down in the video description. And I'll also let you guys know if I'm doing anything that where I know some YouTube won't like it, and I'll point you to my Rumble account because that's where that stuff's going to be. And as I always like to say, have a good day, guys. Take care and see you next time.